Alright, we're talking to Rune here. Good old Rune.
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Windhelm. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you weren't meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
So who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
Alright.
I appreciate that.
Keep an eye out. Who else wants to talk? Bunch of assholes.
Let's talk for a moment.
Oh, yes.
Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just wanted you to know it's because you were new. Know what I mean?
Okay, whatever. So will you tell me your real name?
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
Something had to make you this angry. Something had to make you this angry, goddammit.
Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock.
Sounds terrible.
Oh, wait. It gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family, who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
Alright, stop talking.
It's fine. I had to tell
up.
someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
How'd you escape?
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
I don't care. That's what I think. You still never told me your real name.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
Okay, fair enough. Goodbye.
I hope we bump into each other again.
Talk to Rune, talk to Sapphire. Who else? Viper the Fleet. Viper the Fleet.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know.
Pickpocket. How'd you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out.
Sounds normal?
Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. They climbed and ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run, so I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her. Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm.
Damn.
All the way back to Rift.
That's pretty far. Yeah, right?
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed. Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now, keep it to yourself.
Viper the Fleet. That's fucked up. They make fun of him. Okay, know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Alright, easy enough. Does the guild provide other services?
I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich.
Okay.
Try and rip her off, you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Tonelia, whoever the fuck that is.
Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
Alright, let's go up these stairs, this ladder. See what's up here. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to do that. We used to rift it? There's like 1,000 entrances and shit. Guess I should learn where they lead to. That's good enough. Really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. It's in this little tomb here. Very nice. I guess it'll be open from now on. I won't have to keep opening it, but is there another switch? I don't think so. Well, why did they tell me to come out here? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta go. Wait. Okay, let's go back. That's cool. Got a little, who's this? Nirwin.
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
How'd you end up in the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Okay, why would you leave all that behind?
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Okay, like being a thief.
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
How'd you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone. I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Alright, anything about the Golden Glow?
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Okay.
If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you can always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Vipper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice.
Cool.
Helped me out of a jam more than once.
That's cool. Alright, that's enough.
Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Anyone else need to talk to? You can do a lot of training here. Another guild chest. Ebony arrows, sweet. Sinric Endel.
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay? Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
With skills like yours, why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Cool. Jailbreak.
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy.
Why'd you stop?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
Okay.
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Why'd you join the guild, not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe.
Sure.
I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Okay, cool.
Some other time, perhaps.
Anyone else?
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Oh, that's Mercer. Okay, sweet. Can I read this stuff? East Empire Connection. I've pressed our contact at the East Empire Company for information, but that lizard, as stubborn as he is careless. He claims the company has nothing to offer, but I think he's hiding something. I suggest that you refrain from having him visited by the Brotherhood for now. He may yet be of some use to us. I thought I had a mission for something like that. Where's this go? Oh, okay. Mercer.
This better be important. I'm quite busy. I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way.
Oh, that's the guy. Oh, duh. Whoops.
Word of advice. Don't disappoint.
Sapphire talk. Okay, I talked to both of them.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
I think that's everybody in here, right? Oh wait, I gotta go back to talk to Vex and them. Yeah. Let's go back. Ragged Flagger. Alright. What did that say? Strange cabinet. Oh, it's a door. Alright, let's talk to some peoples.
So, you're Brigno's new brother.
Vex.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Okay.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
Okay, what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
I've been doing that shit. Learn about the Thieves Guild from Vex. Alright, I hear you're offering extra work?
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Damn, look at all this. Alright, tell me about the burglary.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
Of course.
All right, take this and get out of here.
I'm not done.
Back with good news, I trust?
Wait a minute. You gonna do one at a time? Oh, let me talk about this unusual gem that I have.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Okay. Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
How many of these are there?
I think there were 24 in all.
Damn.
Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
Sure you won't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can
Come on,
turn around
buy it,
quickly
come on.
for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Bullshit. Okay. I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.